what I'm getting ready to tell y'all now is that you need to hear this, because I hear you saying Black Lives Matter in the different groups, and we talking about racism. Y'all don't know what we went through in the late 50s and early 60s. This shit about to bust wide open. We better get some understanding of how we gonna treat people in this country. Because you know, at 71, dying is not an issue for me. It's not an issue at all. If I don't see tomorrow, I've seen 71 good ones. And I'm telling us, it's insane to keep perpetrating this. They say, what about Donald Trump? I said, good, give him a kiss when you see him for me, because he's making America tell the truth, how they really feeling. And if, as far as that lady is concerned, when y'all see her tell me, her husband put my children in the penitentiary. Multiple bill, triple bill. It wasn't Donald Trump. He played with his money. Her and her husband played with human lives. I'm just telling you, you don't know how people feeling. Everybody's got feelings. Everybody, but let me just say, because nobody, from the president on down, gave African Americans nothing we got. You want to see some of my scars? Where they hit me with the bottle here, where the dog caught me right there. That's from a young child. And it may be difficult. People keep telling us to get over this. But can you imagine? Can you imagine? For no other reason. I'm not talking about the racism that people talking about. That ain't what we be talking about in the black community. That America documented its insanity and hatred against us. Because you see, there was a law that said, don't go in there. Don't sit right there. Don't try this on. You can't eat here. Nobody else had those rules in America. Go check. They were made specifically for us as a people. And then we get so confusion about the whole thing. I was telling a white female judge, she said, I'm not sure, Miss Dyan. I said, yeah, be sure about it. I'm killing your husband's people. Human beings are all related in some form or another. I'm talking about with the DNA thing. I'm not talking about just humanism. And I'm going to ask particularly young people, and all y'all who got gray hair like me, let's get a role in this. Then the oil company can't do what they do. Some things are too painful. And what's too painful to remember, had a song called, we simply choose to forget. And we living in this maze while we're all drowning. There's some things that nature's gonna make us deal with because it's not our earth. You know, even if those of you who believe spirituality, if your God made everything, what makes you think that everything ain't gonna defend itself? What make us think that nature's not gonna rebel against our insanities? And I see it and I can't. This earth is not ours. And the people who study it and deal with it and tell us and share with us what's happening to us. But I think before we can get global warning and all the rest that's done, like we saw in that film, man's got to learn how to love. Martin Luther King wrote a book called The Strength to Love. And we've been bogged down in caca for so long, we got to get the strength to love again. We got to learn how to, and start with baby steps. Now, we got a good sense for it here because you can't have Mardi Gras and all the shit we do and not get along with people. I think the point I'm trying to make is that for us to get all this right, we're going to have to honestly deal with what we in the black community call, and don't use your dictionary, racism. It's devastating. It's a big cancer. It creates a lot of what we go through. And when we get some honest people to sit down, I go and St. Bernard Parish where they burn the cross used and all that kind of stuff, and sit at the table with a group of Caucasian people, and we have the same mind, same thoughts, same process on how we're processing things. but we have this, what do they call it? Universal, industrial, and they got a whole bunch of names of racism that they have to, or they feel pressured to participate in.